Hello everyone and welcome. In today's session we'll see how we can do the API verification, and further we'll also do some hands-on experience on Postman. Okay, so before that we'll see what is an API, okay, and why API is useful, and later we'll also see best practices when we are doing the API verification using Postman. Okay, so API is nothing but the application programming interface, and it enables the communication between the two software systems. Okay, so basically why API is required. Okay, so when our UI is not ready and we need to verify the business logics or the data accuracy, and we need to identify the issues as early as possible. Okay, so in that case we can use the API verification using Postman. Okay, and as part of today's demo, we are going to verify these four methods like get, post, okay, then put, delete. These all are the CRUD operations, and for data format we are using the JSON. Okay, so right now JSON is most commonly used. Okay, so yeah, so Postman, okay, we can download the Postman from Google, and Postman is a GUI tool for API verifications. Okay, as a QA, we'll download the Postman and we'll perform the API verification. Okay, so it helps send the request. So as a QA, like dev team is giving the endpoints. Okay, we'll send the request, and as a QA, we need to verify the response. Okay, and if needed, we'll put the some assertions using the scripts. Okay, so Postman also support the variables, environments, and automation as well. Okay, so here you can see I give the one example assertion and use of variable in Postman. Okay, so here we can put the some assertions. Okay, and variables like here you can see uh, like base URL. Okay, no need to repeat the again same base URL. Okay, you we can use the variables in curly bracket. Okay, and later we can use the same variable everywhere. Okay, okay, like some of the common QA scenarios in API testing we need to verify it. Okay, so as a QA we need to verify the status code or response code. Okay, like when we say get request, okay, so we are expecting 200, it should return the response code 200. Okay, if it is written 2 not 1, that means it's a post request and it's created data got created in database. Okay, if we perform the delete operation, then 2 not 4 it will come. Okay, if there is some parameter is missed or some issue is there in a endpoint, then it is returning the 400. Okay, then as part of our acceptance criteria, okay, so if any API, okay, if product mentioned like its response should get less than 2 seconds or 1 second, okay, then we'll also need to verify it as part of QA verification. Okay, and also we need to verify the mandatory fields and data types, and as part of QA we also verify the negative testing as well. Like what happen if I provide the some input invalid input, or some we give the blank data or missing data. Okay, what is the like response code. Okay, so that way verification we can do it as a QA. Okay, so we'll quickly see the best practices and summary for manual API verification. So as a QA, we need to verify the status code, okay, and the response body as well. Okay, so we need to use the environment variable, okay, so that we no need to copy and paste or repeat the similar big URL everywhere. Okay, and we need to document the test cases clearly. Okay, and API ensures the backend reliability. Okay, so that is the reason API testing is very important. Okay, and Postman right now as a part of our demo, we will see the Postman and simplifies the manual testing. Okay, so now further what we'll do the hands-on experience Postman. Okay, so I already downloaded the Postman. Okay, so now here you can see, and as part of today's demo, okay, we are going to use the request response dot in this public URL. Okay, and here you can access this URL and you will see all these methods. Okay, now here you can see this is the my method get. Okay, and this is my request, and response code is 200. That means okay, and I am expecting this response body. So what I will do, I am just okay opening the giving the endpoint in my Postman. Okay, so here you can see, just simply click new HTTPS. Okay, here you can see, you can select the things. Okay, method get, and I'm going to put endpoint. Okay, and simply click on the send. So I'm sending the method. So now here you can see, as and when I send. Okay, so I got the response 200. Here you can see. Okay, that means okay, you can save the response. Okay, and here you can see the response. Okay, the same response we are expecting here. Okay, pages 6, per page 6, total 12. Okay, so this is the things get. Okay, okay, so here you can see preview also perform, the same data is there. Okay, so this way we can verify the get things. Okay, now we'll see quickly see the post. Okay, so for post, like if you click here, I need to provide the some data JSON format. Here you can see, and response code, now here you can see it change, it's happened to not one, that means it's created, and I am expecting like this response should get like this way in this format. Okay, so what I will do, uh, okay, API, let me open things. Okay, okay, I'm copying the endpoint, I'm saying new HTTPS. Now instead of get, now I am doing post, putting endpoint. Okay, so like as I mentioned here, we need to give the JSON format as well input. Okay, copy this data, come here. Okay, open the Postman, and okay, so here we need to give in body. Okay, we'll mention raw data. Okay, name and job and JSON format. Okay, now here you can see, so I gave the all these details. Like if you move here, post, this is the my URL endpoint, and this is data. Okay, so I am expecting now response as in when I click on send. Okay, okay, so now here you can see we got the response 401 unauthorized. Okay, this is the because we are using the public URL. Okay, so if we need to resolve these things missing API key. Okay, so we need to add the key. Okay, so what I will do, let me open, either you go ahead here or just go ahead top, get free API key. Okay, now if you go here down, okay, so here they are saying include these things in header, so I will just copy the things. Okay, in header, and I'm going to re-execute that one. Okay, like I will come here. Okay, bulk edit. Okay, so now here you can see, now if you see here, I added the in header. Okay, now this is my body, now I am going to hit. Okay, so now here you can see, as and when I hit, okay, so I got the 201, and you can see also I got the response in 707 milliseconds. Okay, you can save it. Okay, if you want to save this one, and now earlier it got 401 error code, but now here you can see 201, it's created, the request has been fulfilled and resulted in new source being created. Okay, now if you see like post method down, the what are the things we used. Okay, okay, same thing is created, response 201, name job ID created at, name job ID created, and this is the things, response 201 and millisecond. Okay, so and if in case you need to give the some assertions, okay, so simply come here and we'll put the assertions as well. So like as I mentioned, okay, so we'll simply come here. Okay, so we can put, okay, so now here test status we are expecting to, 201, we need to change the status 201. If it's 200, then assertion will fail. Now we'll see. Okay, so now here you can see, test result. Okay, we got the pass status code 201. Okay, now if I put our negative testing, okay, so for post, if I'm expecting 200 status code, okay, now here you can see what happened. If I say send request, then here you can see, okay, the test result is saying failed, okay, status code 200, okay, assertion error, expected response to the status code 200 but got 201. That's right, because this is a post methods, we are expecting 201, okay, but we mentioned explicitly expected 200 and my assertion is failed. Okay, so that way we'll put the assertions. Okay, and next we'll see the delete. Okay, so here simply come here delete. Okay, and for delete we need to give the endpoint. Okay, delete is also endpoint is there. Okay, now here this is delete is very simple. Okay, here response code we just need to verify 204. Okay, okay, so what I will do, I will copy. Okay, select delete and send it. So I am expecting, oh, again it is coming for not for authorized. Okay, and 726 you got the response. So what I will do, again I will copy the data, reader data. Okay, same data I will copy for delete as well. Okay, and here like if you see in body I have not provided anything. Okay, because delete don't require anything. Okay, now I'm going to send it, and now as and when I say hit the request, okay, so I got the response 204 and 948 millisecond the data got deleted. Okay, so this way we can do the all the endpoint verification. Okay, one more verification point we'll do, the put. Okay, we have this update. Yeah, if you want to update it, okay, just simply come here. Okay, let me copy put verification point. Okay, so put also I have a like data I need to provide it. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy endpoint, say new http put. Okay, here I will do it. I also need to provide the data JSON format. I will simply come here, body, all data. I will mention this is JSON my data. Okay, and in header also I need to give, I will give the same, otherwise it will come for not one error. Okay, so delete. Now here you can see I'm going to, so expectation is like it should return 200 and updated at, here you can see the earlier, like if you see the difference between the 201 and the 200 put. Okay, so now this is the difference. Okay, for update we are getting 200 and updated at, whereas for create, here you can see we got the response 201 and created at. So this is the difference we need to understand. And I am going to hit send, and here 200 and the same thing happened. Okay, updated at. Okay, and we got the response 493 millisecond. Okay, so now this way we can perform all the QA verifications or all the endpoint verifications. Okay, so important, like as I mentioned, we need to verify the response code. What is the response code? Then time. Okay, as per the acceptance criteria we need to verify it. Okay, then what is the test result? If we put some assertions, we need to put here test, and we need to verify it, like as I shown you here. Okay, like we already did, right? Assertions we put here in test. Okay, we'll put it, and also like a response we'll check it. Okay, so that way we will perform the API verification using Postman. Okay, and next lecture we'll see the same thing how we can do through automation as well. Okay, so if in case you have any questions, query, please comments below. Thank you.